Welcome in, friends. Doris, chicken, Maggie. Be right with everybody. I'm taking a couple orders real quick up front. Alright, folks. Welcome in. Mark. What up, what up? Hello, my friends. Sorry. As soon as we open the doors early because there's people out there. Recommend friends. Get everything acclimated. I got busy before I even started the stream, so I apologize. I'm almost there. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey, Finland. Sassy, welcome in. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in today. Let's get it. We're gonna do a tally to see what areas have the most hype, and that'll determine where we do our pop-up as we work our way through the United States, my friends. Let's get it. Darlene, welcome in. How you been? Friends, welcome in. Let me see if I missed anybody. Good vibe, what up? Me. Sarah. Calm down. Put the water in the oil mix. Marco, actually Tennessee. Yeah. Ain't afraid of you. I think we'll win this thing. Let's get it, friends. we'll POV when we cook, and then when we don't have orders, we'll switch back to just talking and doing prep that way. It'll just be easier for everybody. AKA me, how more consistent, because then I could take it off when I get orders walking in. Is everybody okay with that? Man, that is heavy. Hey, yeah, that's cheese sauce. And then we got carnitas cooking on the stovetop. Biz, welcome in. Marco, ¿cómo estás? We're tallying up them cities, friends. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We're going to look back at this live recording and start getting all the tallies ready so we can plan out our little United States tour this year, friends. So if you're new or returning, and you haven't yet, please drop your location in the chat so we can plan our next pop-up, my friends. Let's get it. Thank you all for liking the live. Tulsa, heard. Caracas, Venezuela. Hey, let's get it. We gotta do statesides first, but then worldwide after. Let's get it. I think we're all almost there. We got 2 taco plates, both exactly the same. Give me 1 second, friends. Let me just make sure everything's Gucci bandana on my end over here. If you're new, like the live, subscribe to the channel if you like cooking content. Let's go. I'm trying to put this live stream in a category so that later on I could look back and tally up all the cities and states. Boom, got it. Bada bing, bada boom. Italy, late in the evening. How cool is that? Let's go. All right, friends. Like I said, 6 tacos. Italiano. Ooh. Some good looking cheese sauce there. Who would prefer homemade cheese sauce over that canned shit? You know? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Taco time. Oh yeah. I love Italian food. This is how they do me. The no respect on heavy. Me. Jessica, welcome in. Sickest chat on YouTube. Click bow. I can make pizzas. What you want? What you want, a margarita? What you want, a Calabrian pepper? Alright, what do I got here? Chicken, pollo, asada, and carnitas. Daniela, welcome in. How are you? Let us know where you're tuning in from. We're tallying up the tallies. Brian, what up? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm making 2-3 taco plates. Just gathering my belongings for this quest ahead of us. Hey. Just an otra dia. Manja. Alright, cheese. $1 million tool. Scrape that bad boy. That's like 2 calories right there. Right, tacos get onions and cilantro. How about you want some, ooh, spotlight. You guys can get a close-up of the food. Make sure it ain't fake. You know about them fake-ass channels, huh? That's right. Literally, you gotta scrape that gold. Every ounce matters. All right. Back in action, friends. Juan. uniform, my friends. I trip out sometimes because, you know, we literally started this. Excuse me. From our brains. How crazy is that? Now I'm over here working a 9 to 5 in this bad boy. All right, the rice might be AI. Ew. How about them beans? Ooh. Maybe a little bit too much. Overkill. It's like lava. Thank you. Grazie, grazie. Brian, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Manja, manja. Okay. Almost there. Red. Raheem. Lime. Salsa. Friends, if you're new, welcome in. All right, friends. While I take that out, hang out a little bit, BRB. Friends, thank you. Welcome in. Listen, we got to make lemon cakes. I already wrote the list on the board. You want to check it out real quick? So we got to do mole, lemon cakes, lime aioli beans, limes, salsa, fries, onions, onion cilantro. All right, friends, sorry about that. Just one of them days. Let me read some of the stuff. George. Tina, thank you. El Dorado, thank you. All right, we're good. Everybody good? Let's lock in. All right. We're making mole. All right, mole. Funky ass jar. Well, damn it. All right, let's get our chocolate tablet. This is what we're gonna put in our mole. So we got a jar of mole, like mole paste. We got our chocolate tablet right here. Break it into 4. Bring our friend over, El Jif. Everybody good? I want to make sure this thing's not. All right, cool. All right. Nah, we like the Abida chocolate because it doesn't have like any of that added crazy stuff in it that the Abuelita has, and it kind of goes against the flavor profiles that we're looking for in terms of like our version of mole. You know what I mean? Next thing we need is a whisk. So what we're gonna do here is as this little chocolate tablet and the mole and the peanut butter start to break down a little bit, it'll become a lot easier to dissolve the chocolate as opposed to shredding it or breaking it down into little pieces. It'll naturally just start to break down on its own. I just want to agitate it enough so that it's not going to sit and burn in one spot. It's just going to break down over time. And then I need to get 1 quart, 1.75 of a quart. So 7 cups of hot water. So, mommy. And then we're gonna do we're basically making chicken broth. So hot water, 7 cups of hot water, 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Okay. And as this breaks down, I'm literally just smashing it. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm just poking it down. See how it's breaking down? And then I'll know it's all broken down once I can whisk it all together with no hard lumps. So it needs probably like another minute. Okay. Low and slow, friends, low and slow. We just don't want any big chunks because we don't want any patches of like uneven seasoning or flavor. Almost like chocolate frosting. Nice. Okay. We're gonna take this whisk. We're gonna whisk this new chicken broth together. Boom. And then this is gonna go into here. And I'm gonna stir that together real quick. And then I'm just gonna let it reduce down. The flame is, I'm just gonna turn it up just a little bit. Boom, mole. All right, friends, lemon cake's next. It's that accelerated, it's that advanced class. We don't have time. Temperature is 345. No. Most efficient way, friends, sorry. South Africa. Whoa. What time is it in South Africa right now? That's so cool. Like I'm dealing a deck of cards right now. Hey, what you got? What you got? Lemonado aficionado. It's like a bag in a bag. Lemon cakes. Great man, welcome in. Jay, welcome in. and soda. I'm making lemon cakes, lemon tres leches cakes. They've been selling like hot lemon cakes. You know what I'm saying? Tiramisu. I love tiramisu. Send me the lady fingers from Italy and I'll make them. I'll make tiramisu. Send it to me, my friend. I don't think so. Hot lemon cakes, spicy lemon cakes. Hot diggity dogs and lemon cakes and lemonade. This lettuce is good. Knife. They're chilling. They're big chilling. Yeah, it was a third cup of oil, 1 cup of water per box. We've been selling the cakes by the boxes, you know, 6 each in a box we can get out of it. But the lemon cake, we've already sold out twice. So we don't even know the limit of this bad boy. So that's why we're gonna start with another. We're gonna do a 2-time this time, and then go from there. Pretty popular cake already though. We just don't want any patches of like dry flour anywhere. That's why I'm like using this the whisk to scrape the sides, just to agitate any little corners that might have some possible dry flour. But that's why it's always important to put your liquid on the bottom. Just another measure. Oil these pans a little bit. I'm gonna check this order real quick, but I think we need to get this going first because the more time that it sits out, it'll poof, and we don't want the cakes to be too poofy. We want them to kind of just like be natural as they come, so we might have to like. I'm gonna just check this order real quick. Might be something I can start. Let me get this one. Cali. No, honestly, I used to all the time, but that's just sugar. I try not to. I try not to do stuff like that anymore. It's just bad. My daughter always. Imagine if everybody did it. Every bakery they do that. That would be so gross. Don't you think? Every bakery that's making cake is just like no self-control. Got a business here. You ever work in those jobs where the dishwashers eat off the plates? I see some crazy shit, dude. All the plates that come back. Like, what the hell? Are you hungry? No, I'm good. What do you mean you're good? You're eating off somebody's plate. I've seen it all. We have enough. Measurements couldn't be better. I just don't want any crust on the edges, the cake. And the inside is fine because we're gonna cover it with the whipped cream topping. But the edges, I just don't want them to get crispy from like, you know, burnt cake mix or something. All right, this is gonna go. Give me a second. Let me try to fry her up. Locking in, friends. Told you. It's a productive stream. Yeah, like 60%, because we don't want to fill them too much because we still got to put the whipped topping on top. So one box of cake mix can yield about 6 of these, and I think these are 12-ounce containers. They're cool because they're portioned in uniform. You know what I'm saying? You always want that. All right, let's get these like a little bit towards the middle. That's perfect. All right, we're gonna go 15 minutes at 350. More of this cooking. We got 2 Cali burritos that just walked in. I just turned that fryer on, so it's gonna be like 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna clean up, reset, and lock in. If you're new, like the live, please. Let us know where you're tuning in from, whether you're new or returning if you haven't yet, because we're trying to tally up all the cities and states and kind of plan out our year for the pop-ups. So if you could do me a solid, friends, that would be awesome. Love you, mommy. I got some lemon cakes in the oven. More just like, it's all mostly knife work today. Onions, cilantro. Yes. Minneapolis, Minnesota, thank you. Hey, let's get it, friends. I feel like we're back to where we used to be. Back like we never left. These past couple days have been a little bit of a hiccup, and I apologize. I promise you. Nothing but top tier, top flight security, everything from here on out. You'll have my word, okay? That's right. Tell him, mommy, tell him. We have no fries. There goes the irony. Oh yeah. Well, this is for sure our next prep item. Loaded fries, friends. Yeah. It's just another day. Haha, thank you. I'm doing what you do. YouTube and relax. That's what I want people to do, just chill out. Let me handle it. I got it. My friends. It's like when them NFL players take like ballerina lessons. They just be low-key watching the stream. Ooh. That's that mole. Trabajar. That's what's up. Alright, we got a Cali with carnitas and a Cali with asada. Heard. The asada, no onions. I appreciate that, Honda. Thank you all so much for supporting, just being here, hanging out. It means the world to us. Because we be working hard over here. Yeah, an ergo baby. You know what's funny? My wife always jokes about that. She's like, put me in the baby carrier. And then I was like, look, I got the people in the baby carrier. She's like, don't say that on the stream. Only I go in the baby carrier. And I was like, yes, chef. So you guys are in the Family Dollar baby carrier, all right? My wife gets the best baby carrier. Huh? We're hiking. You're in the hiking backpack. All right, here we go. Carnitas and asada. Exposing me. What a time, huh? They want to talk to you too, babe. Shoot, you're always working just like me. Ain't got time to chat with you that much. Frijoles. All right. First one's with the carnitas. Hiya. Come on down. That is true. Serafino, welcome in. All right, the steak one, they don't want onions. So we'll hit them with the cilantro. And one more time. Ooh, look at that mole coming together. All it takes is patience, my friends. That's it. And a gas burner stove, huh? That's it. Just those two things. It's not a lot. Come on. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Serrano. I appreciate that. This is that new cooking show, the YouTube cooking show. Welcome in. Hey, welcome in. Alright, this fry's got to cook a little bit faster. I'm gonna put them over here so this tortilla gets a little soft again. I ain't afraid of no ghost. The thing about our restaurant is we don't have any heat lamps, so that food has to run, it has to go out hot or get wrapped up hot. Isba, welcome in. Capiche? That's why we're always like on the wello, on the fly. It needs to go out hot. That's that carnitas. That's that asada right here. It's not that hot. Let's go check it out. I like Next Level Chef. I actually applied for it, but I didn't make the cut. They never hit me up, so maybe next year. I like Hell's Kitchen. I watch all the shows, actually. Honestly, I haven't watched any of the shows in the last, 3 months, but I like all the shows. Chop Champions, New Generation, all that crazy stuff. I love food, you know what I'm saying? It's just me. Two hot sauces. Thank you. Thank you. Right, now we're rocking and rolling, friends. They gave us these different potatoes, but you know what? They look good, they taste good. Sums up a potato. Oh yeah. Just that asada. Ooh. Come on down. So sometimes if the tortillas get too hot, instead of trying to fold it and break it, we're gonna bring it this way. Save the burrito. I'm gonna tuck it in this way. Ooh. And then we'll sear this side down. Oh. All right. Fatty burritos. Ooh. Afternoon. Haha. It's like a dumbbell in this bad boy. Alley-oop. Oh. It's a small baby right there. Carn click bow. Put these burritos in the baby carrier. You know what I'm saying? Twinsies. That's it. Yeah. Mole's doing something, friends. Let's go check it out. Hey. Looking gorgeous. Dang, there's so many things happening right now. Let's check the cakes. Let me sanitize this. Okay. Let's fix it up a little bit, right? Let's wipe things down. But first, we gotta open this. So we don't want our cakes to burn. Oh yeah. Cleveland, Ohio. Oh yeah, these are beautiful. Look at these. Yes. Oh my gosh. Lemon pledge. That's what it smells like. One more. Woo, let's go. I don't call this cooking. I call this a circus act. I'm the spinning plates guy. Well, yeah. Turn these off for a second. Okay, turn this fryer to 225. We're gonna start par cooking these French fries off. Looks good. Thank you. We're doing so much right now. But you know what? Click bow. my own ad lib person. Damn DJ Catnip. I'm my own entertainer. I'm my own best friend. All right, here we go. The potatoes are the fried French variety. I like the way that sounds. That oil sounds a little bit too aggressive for 225, so we're gonna let it chill for a second. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Almost lost my train of thought. Overboard. Walk the plank, French fries. Walk the plank. All right, let's see. I'm gonna boil out this fryer. Dang, look at how hot that bad boy is. Hell no. I'm gonna turn it off. How? This thing got a mind of its own. Never assume when it comes to kitchen equipment, man. You gotta tempt that stuff. They be lying. Yeah, it's gotta be 225. Well, because I had to fry those potatoes to order. Okay, what am I doing? I done lost it all. My marbles, that is. Oh, X salsa bottle. Let's get it. Ooh. Tell them to put this hot sauce on hot ones. Let them know. (1:15 p.m.) P to the M. Oh yeah. That sounds like a big ticket, friends. You ready? All right, walking in, friends. We got chips and salsa, a mango ñada, strawberry churros, 3 steak tacos, and an asada with asada quesadilla extra meat. Dang, bro. All right, I'm gonna pour the salsa real quick. There's a strawberry churros and chips. I'm gonna drop that right away while this fryer's cooling down still. Since it's so darn hot, I'm gonna take advantage. What? How's that mullet looking? Ooh. Almost there. I don't want it to be as thin. I want it to be like more on the medium thin, like borderline consistency. Because when it tightens up and it cools down, it's going to become into like a paste. Almost like gelatinous. And I don't want it to do that. I want it to still keep its body. Yeah, you like that? Tanya. Where did you place your phone? On my chest piece. a chesty GoPro chest piece. But I bought like a couple different pieces from like other Amazon trinkets or whatever to make it work out. Yeah, you like that? Santy, welcome in. Just slide them jokes in there real quick. It's a little too dark over there. I gotta put some water on it. Biz over there eating all you can eat sushi, living his best life. Everybody's plowed underneath snow. Call Mr. Plow. I hear that in my sleep, if anybody wanted to know. We do dine-in, carry-out, online ordering. We just did a deal with some storks, so they're gonna be dropping off babies and burritos that look like babies to new proud parents. The Pelican Express. No, we cut them in-house though. Wha-cha. And we fry them to order. They want chips and salsa, but they want extra. Heard that. You want one salsa for every chip? Say less. All right. 17 more things to go, friends. Ready? Sometimes the tickets sound like they're going to be really big. They're just like dramatic. Sweetheart. B-Loves is my sweetheart friend. We're making quesadillas. What the heck? Cakes? What cakes? The heck? What do you think I am? Who do you think I am? What do I am? No, but for reals, what cakes? Extra asada. And this queso dilla. How would I remember you, Diane? Like from being in the stream? What are you talking about? What the heck? I know you said pool service. I'm like, dang. We don't have pool. People don't play pool here, huh? Diane, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. I don't. Where would I know you from? Like the live stream? Biz. That's why I like you. Biz is the manager. I always be slipping up. Biz is like, yo, cakes. Oh my gosh. Gordon? Yeah. Chef Ramsay? Oh yeah, that's right. You say you work for Chef Ramsay. I'm doing well, but I ain't your sweetheart. How? That's cool. Walking in, friends. I got you. We got an El Pastor burrito and a asada burrito. We're doing a lot of things, friends. Quesadilla is almost ready. Tacos right here. Oh yeah, I need the boxes. Gennady Marco. Oh my gosh. You guys overwhelmed yet? Just a normal day. Circa de Soleil. Thank you. Ow, no. Oh, yeah. Woo. Thank you for the heads up, Bizzaroni. Look at that. They smell great. And the mole's done. Move that there. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. It's so hot. Juggling 80 things. Oh my gosh. Keep doing key artichokes. Cool. Wait. Yep. Regular. I don't think you realize how big these tacos are, my friend. You need to get your bifocals checked, friend. It's a big ass taco. A lot of meat. I got the flashlight on it, like. I can hear a little hate in your bass. Are you a hater, way? What's the cheese pull world record? How? I'm about to fail it. I'm the opposite of that. Oh, uneventful. That's for you. Click, bow. These tiny tacos. I can't see them. Where'd they go? No. There they are. Oof. Dante, welcome in. Who lets me do what? What are you talking about? Weasel. Friends, if you're gonna come in, look, I'm gonna be, look, if you're gonna come in here and talk shit, you better get your facts straight, because I will roast you in front of your whole family. So don't be watching on the TV in the living room trying to be a funny ass, because I will destroy you on live TV. All right? Don't tell me how to do my job. Sit back and enjoy it. I appreciate feedback, but don't tell me and talk like you know what you're talking about when you don't. Because I will. Do you like this churro? Booyah! Crazy they let you do that, not sanitizing shit. What are you talking about? Surge? That's what I'm talking about. What do you think I'm just gonna... You think you're gonna hide in the chat, you little weasel? I'm talking to you, little weasel. Trying to be the health department. He's that fake health department inspector on Facebook. Head ass. You take your nose from a fake person. Your gloves. Serge, look. Serge. Look at me. Look at me. That's the last time you're gonna see me. How? Get your weasel ass out of here. I'm gonna call you a B word. Yeah, that makes me masculine. That's why your ass is trying to find my channel right now with your goofy ass. Adios, way. The hell? What are you, on Mars? What are you, a Martian? Eh. I was just talking about that movie. Onions and cilantro. He was gone before he knew it. He lost the battle before he even started. All right, there it is. I know. Serge is all mad that he works third shift at the gas station and he's got to deal with people that be peeing on themselves all the time. So he wants to take his frustration out and tell me about some sanitizer shit when his breakfast, lunch, and dinner is taquitos from his gas station that he works at. Underpaid, but don't be afraid. All right, mommy. 8 ounces. Now I'm just roasting the ghost of Serge. That's messed up, huh? His ghost is feeling it. Shooting the body. Overkill. Pick it up. What's the name? James. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Making that mangoñada. Mangoñada. Squeeze a lime in that bad boy. Hey-ya. No chamoy, no chamoy.
Heard. This thing better not fall on me, dude. I feel it. It's starting to break. Son of a biscuit. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. Fudge. Haha. Show you. This thing keeps trying to unravel on me, dude. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Dang, this thing is... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's leaking from both sides. What do I do? Just a walk in the park, friends. Nothing to see here. Shoot. I'm left-handed. How do I do this? There we go. All right, I won. Oh, that was close. I cried. Put a cross on. Rita. Oh, yeah. Martha, welcome in. Normally we'd get tahine and chamoy, but they don't want any of that. So we're just gonna hit it with a couple of these. Okay. Try to close this without causing a mess. Ooh. And we gotta hit it with one of these. Dang. Dang fool. Thank you. We're just here whacking hard, cap at a bear. Ooh. Magnifico. All right, here we go. Let me wash my hands before somebody says something about that too. Everything I do is calculated, talking crap. That drink would give you the biggest, what do you call it? Brain freeze of your life, of your career. All right, friends, like I said, I'm doing a lot of things all at once. First things first, the cakes have to sit out at room temperature. I can put these gloves away. Okay. Let's get this box out of here. We still got to bottle these salsas. This mole has to get cooled down. We gotta fry the potatoes. Welcome to Thursday. Let's get it. All right. Turn the fryer up to 220. There it is. Dubai. Woo! That's pretty darn far from where we at. George Sanchez, thank you. Appreciate that. No, right now it's just me. My mom will be here soon. Normally in the morning. It just depends on the day. Usually Thursday lunches are a little bit on the slower side, so I tend to work with myself. Yeah, we have to. Are you picking up or placing an order? What's the name? It's almost ready. It's still working on it. Is it the 2 burritos? Yeah. All right, friends, walking in. A scorcher burrito and a chips and queso. Jason, welcome in. Jason Hodges. Are you picking up? Right here. Thank you. Give me 1 second. Let me wipe this down. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Sorry, friends, I'm juggling a couple things real quick. I'm gonna scrape that in a second. Get some of that pineapple juice in the apple store. Just gives it a nice little added flavor. All right. Mexican rice on these classic burritos. One with al pastor and one with asada. It's good because Thursdays I'll fry the potatoes up and we'll have enough through the weekend, and then I'm gonna boil out the fryer midday today after I fry up after I part blanch all the fries, so that we'll have fresh clean oil for the weekend, which is a nice little step up. All right, El Pastor on this classic burrito, which is diced pork. Onions, cilantro, they're both regular. They get both a mild red and a mild green salsa. The only difference is the al pastor gets diced pineapple on top of it. Okay. Beautiful. Everything's cut, the shapes and the sizes matter. Al pastor. If the limes are thin, I'll give them 2. And then this is our steak burrito. Thank you. Switching it up a little bit, right? Playing with the Canva a little bit. I appreciate that. All right, that's that asada burrito. Make sure I write on the al pastor. No confusion here, friends. No, it's a burrito, Mexican restaurant. I love gyros though. Thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right, friends. Lock into that next order. Let's get it. Oh, there's more tickets coming in. Beautiful. Walking in, a classic burrito and a quesadilla. We're chilling, friends. And then when it comes down to something that's hot and we're putting it in that cooling process, technically it doesn't even need to start to get logged and the temperature log or get a label on it until it reaches below 140 degrees. Because if you were to start something as soon as it comes out of the oven and put it in the cooler, chances are it's never gonna reach under that temperature safe zone that it needs to reach before it can be cooled properly. So it's actually supposed to sit out until it drops below that 140 before you put it in the cooler to start logging it. Make sure everything that you put in the cooler or in your refrigerator is uncovered also, because condensation can happen. And that's where food can spoil when you get sick. Everybody good still? We're chilling? What's today? Thursday. Thank you. And then mole will go on the cooling rack, which is separate from the raw food and the cooked food and prepped food that's up top. We're on the fly, friends. All right. All right, next we got a scorcher burrito with steak. And then a quesadilla and a classic burrito. Let's get it. Yeah. Same thing applies with these fries. They're gonna have to cool down a little bit before we put them in the cooler. We'll break out a new sheet tray. Keep going. Yeah, we do load. You know how like people do asada fries, like loaded the French fries with the cheese sauce. We do potatoes from scratch, and we do the cheese sauce from scratch. So we make our version of a loaded fry, but you could do whatever protein you want. And we have 8 different options to choose from. Upscale version of a loaded asada fry. But it's not just like funneled to like one specific, what do you call it? Protein. All right, scorcher with steak, the chicken, and a chicken burrito. All right, same time, let's get it. Beans. We have to make some more rice soon, friends. Steak. Cool. Chicken. Picking up an order?
Yeah. Grant.
Great. Give me like 2 or 3 more minutes, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, friends. The quesadilla is steak, coolio. Let's get it, friends. Looking good. That's our steak quesadilla. All right, friends. This was my favorite, the scorcher. Where did I put that knife I washed? This one right here. Here we go. Oh. All right, friends. So listen, we have a scorcher and we have chips and queso at the same time. So let's take the skins off these bad boys real quick. I think I'll just fry them for a couple seconds longer. That'll help out. Just get that skin a little bit looser. While that's working, we can knock this chicken burrito out. This one's a regular burrito. So it's gonna get onion, cilantro. And then this scorcher burrito is actually no onion, so we're just doing cilantro. Mild red. Mild green. And then we're gonna fold this and meat at the middle right here, these 2 little pieces, press down so that it sticks to the ingredients inside. And then we're gonna meat at the top right there, boom. Use your pinkies to tuck it in. And then we're gonna tuck and roll. Chicken burrito, friends. Get 'em out of here. Not worthy to call yourself a lime. All right, scorchy scorch. Bobbing for Serranos. All right. It's not hot. We'll get that skin off real quick. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
I already talked to that person out there that's standing right there. How are you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good. Thank you.
Tell me why I went to Winco and I go to the
Look at me.
cash out.
Yeah.
I go cash out and the girl takes my bread out of my bag and touches it with her nasty hands.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why would she take it out?
I don't know. That's what I asked her. Why did you take it out? You can see there's 4 pieces of bread there. Through the clear plastic bag.
That was interesting.
I was like, now I have to go look for 4 more perfect pieces. Because I don't want you there. I don't want to eat your hands.
Yeah.
And then they were huge and like Sasquatch's hands. I was
How?
like, ew.
Don't touch my bread, all right?
That's my bread, lady. She's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, ew.
All right, here we go. Diced Serranos for the scorcher and for the queso. There we go. Ooh. Cheese sauce.
What you need? You know right now.
Nothing. I'm chilling. Here's that chips and queso. All right, friends. Back to your scorcher burrito. Oh yeah, make sure we get all the seeds. Hot sauce, our house-made X salsa. And then my best friend of the hot Cheeto variety. Ladies and gentlemen, scorcher burrito. $2.50, Mom. I hate when that happens, don't you? All right, scorcher burritos going off to a happy home in somebody's belly. You guys ready for the cheese pull of the century? Everyone's got to be better than the last one. Each one, I mean. Ready? Ooh, look at that. Put it right back in there. What do you need?
I was looking to see if we needed any
No.
portions of this. Of the Excel.
Whatever you need, friends. I got you. We'll change the postal game. Imagine. Put it all back. It's all going back inside. You get to keep the props. Oh. Can you take this out for that gentleman out there?
Yeah.
This is for Grant. Bobby Banks, welcome in. At that, thank you. I know it's a little chaotic, friends. I'm just doing multiple things at once. That's right. Tracy, I did exactly what my goal was, to make you all hungry. Friends, listen up. If it's your first time here or if you're returning and you haven't yet, let us know where you're tuning in from. We're going to do a United States tour this year. We want to know where the most popular places are with the most votes so we can pop up in your area. We keep talking about it. We're about it. Let you know. William, that's a good thing. I appreciate that. Tracy in the UK, Scotland. We got to do world tour, I guess. There we go. That's done. This order's done. That's good. My mom's bottling up them salsas. That's perfect. We're doing that hard reset, friends. India, Colorado, Wales, Lubbock, Texas. Tim, welcome in. New Zealand. I see Texas. Nice. What's that? What's that? No, it's hot. It needs to go in a cooler. It needs to cool down more a little bit before I put it in there. No. It needs to sit out a little bit longer.
Okay.
Before I put it away. All right, friends. We got 2 more batches of fries to do. And then we'll boil out this fryer. We'll reset it. Yeah, can you write me 2 labels for fries blanched, please? Thank you. New Mexico in the building. Look at my lovely cakes. Lemon cakes on deck. Awesome. Michigan in the building. Quincy, I got you. All right. Maryland, hey. Friends, if you dig the vibes and you like what you're, the community, the chat, everything, and you haven't yet, do me a solid and subscribe to the channel. We do this every day. All we're trying to do is work hard. That's it. We just ask for your eyes. All right, while that's going. Let's poke holes in these. I'm gonna put the fries over there and this over here.
This is what we gotta do?
Yeah, what's left on the list? I just finished the mole, the fries. I'll do the vegetable prep.
Okay, you did the lemon cakes?
Yeah, the beans. We got to get the beans going.
Okay. Great.
Cool.
We get this out. And we'll see.
MIA. There's a bag up there for.
Yeah, I see it.
Thank you. All right. So these cakes are lemon cakes, and we're gonna poke holes in them, and then we're gonna put them in the cooler to cool down. Once they're 100% cooled down below 41 degrees, we're gonna soak them with condensed milk, evaporated milk, and whole milk, and then we're gonna let those sit in the cooler and soak and absorb all that dairy. And then we're gonna make a whipped topping for it. And then I do have a little bit of the candied lemon zest left. I'm gonna make a new batch of it too, because we've been selling these lemon cakes like crazy. Lemon tres leches cakes. Watch that knife. I just sharpened it. Yeah, just like this. Her. All right. Cool. Gosh. All right, cakes are gonna go. Everything's gonna go on that cooling rack. Hey, I appreciate that, Armando. All right. Nice job on the potatoes. This right here. Cheers, friends. Bobby. That is pretty cold. That's just how I move. Like, that's called flow state, my friends. Flow state. Oh, okay. I'll be right there right now. Alicia?
I think that's her name, yeah.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, friends. They just needed a key for tomorrow. Okay.
Are these for something?
What? Yeah, that was the last of those potatoes that were in the sink.
Do we turn it up?
No, I'm gonna dump the oil right now.
Oh, okay.
Friends, I'm gonna dump. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna put this on. I'm gonna dump this oil. You guys want to watch me boil out a fryer real quick? Has anybody ever seen a fryer get boiled out? Would you like to learn? All right, first thing we do, we're gonna turn it off. Normally you shouldn't change a fryer if it's hot, but I don't like, after we fried up these potatoes, the oil's kind of got a lot of starch in it. It's not that it's bad oil, it's just getting dark, and I don't like that. So we're just gonna skim all this stuff first. We gotta be fast because we don't want any fried orders coming in. Because this thing needs to get done. It won't be that bad because I already boiled it. I already cleaned it out the other day. So. All right, friends. Huh?
Exactly. You're sitting, you're like, what'd you say?
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
Because you know I'm sitting here talking shit.
All right, friends. So over here, I'm gonna drain the oil. This is called a fat back. It basically catches all that fryer oil that's it keeps it safe so you don't burn yourself, essentially. Gotta plug in the servings. You know what? The quality, like food, the cost of it might be a little bit pricey in terms of like buying food, but if it's good quality, you know, I think a lot of people are willing to pay that price. Money, money. I don't know what you're saying, my friend. While that's boiling, draining. That's what the inside of my fryer looks like right now. That's not bad considering how much stuff we fry on a daily basis. So listen, I have to run the fryer oil out and I would lose connection. So while that's happening, I'll be back in a couple minutes, but just hang out. Get some water. BRB.
You bring red salsa stuff or no?
Which one?
The red salsa.
No, we gotta make red sauce today.
The bed?
Sean, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel or you'll lose us in the algorithm. What'd you say?
Paper from bed.
Yeah. All right, friends, I'll BRB. Yeah, be fast. You don't want no fry orders coming in without changing the oil out. Just see where it's at, right? Here.
Yeah.
Those fries away. You got butter?
Yeah.
I got them.
Okay.
Is there anything fried?
Yes, the Serranos. I'm gonna start yours eating. Okay.
Haha. She is fast. She's good stuff. Working in restaurants our whole lives. All right, friends. We're still draining. It's not the prettiest, but you know what? It has to get done.
You got more beans or just two those?
Huh?
You got more beans? Just two those? Okay.
Yeah, please. Alright, so we're gonna fill up the water about 30% in the fryer. Okay, it's closed. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a fryer tablet in there. Honestly, we pour the oil in a container outside, and a company picks it up every month, and they cut us a check.
That's $1 billion industry right there.
It is.
Yes, it is. Which pups? Oh shit, I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Well, normally we have fried bugs, friends, and I can't find them. So we're gonna use this one.
They're not under there.
Oven and grill cleaner, okay? It's like an acid. 8 ounces. I should eat away at that stuff, no problem. So once that water and that chemical starts to activate, it'll start to boil over. And right where this line is, right here, this line, that's where it's gonna boil over completely, but I kind of want that rolling boil to be right there so that it can just take all that film off, no problem. Trying to keep it safe away. I'm gonna fry the Serranos on the grill. Everything costs money, friends. We change the oil 2 to 3 times a week, depending on if we have like big catering orders or whatever. The boiling out happens every other week because that acid, those chemicals, we don't want them to do like a harsh job on the fryer because those things can lead to like holes in the machine, you know, holes in it and stuff. And we don't want to do that. Yeah, everything costs money. So that was because of the degrees that I have it at, and the amount of water I put in there, it won't boil over, but we'll just keep an eye on it. I got an order I got to do in the meantime. We got 5 carnitas tacos, add cheese, plate. That's it. I'm the battery pack. You're welcome. See how it's starting to boil over to that line? I want it to actually boil over and reach to like almost like right here, because that's just gonna eat away all that carbon buildup and burnt food that just cakes up over time. Thank you. All right. Cooking class 101. How you doing, Kia? Yeah. Make sure there's no hard pieces. They're not, but still. Yeah. That's a beautiful corn, Mom. Nice job. You hear me?
Huh?
You did a nice corn.
Did what?
The corn looks great. Beautiful. Esquite. Yeah. That's right. We never shy on the portion sizes. You put it there. I don't know what
Yeah, pretty good.
is that. We don't have any lime aioli at all? Or that was from over there? Oh, actually, there's lime aioli on the left side down below.
Oh, okay.
I thought about that right now. 4 bottles, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm happy.
It's a necessity, though, my friend.
Okay, so.
Good.
I can help you. How long on that order?
It's coming with a horchata.
Okay.
Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna fry the poop out of these Serranos. Gotta make our own fryer on the flat grill, friends. All right, carnitas. Uh-oh, what's going on here? There we go. Little surgery, MBD. Carnitas tacos, friends. There we go. I think 1750. Fucker. Ooh. Yeah, I'm okay though. You got me. Just go over there with all the fireworks, right? Little shit. Huh? They got me at my sideburn. Damn it. Oh, look at water's boiling. We go through about 2 cases of boxes a week, maybe 20 cases of gloves on average. You see how it's just doing its thing in the fryer? That's cool, right? It's ready. All right, friends. As you can see, look at how strong the chemical is. I can just, That order's ready, Mom. Sorry, I don't know if it's which one. Yeah, they're like $40 a case right now. Sometimes I can get them for a lot cheaper. It just depends.
Okay.
All right, look, so it's been boiling rapidly on that little like edge for about 5 minutes now. So I'm gonna turn it off so that the water will go down. Look, you'll see how it drops instantly. Make sure you wear gloves because those chemicals are no joke. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the scraper. I'm gonna let the steam go down a little bit more so I'm not inhaling too much of it. Go check it out. You guys looking? I'm gonna put you guys down for a second, okay? Friends. Dino with the $6.99. Thank you, Dino. I haven't seen you in so long. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Dino. How's the mom doing? How's mom doing? Back it up a little bit. Thank you, Dino. I appreciate that. I know you two have been around here and there. Marine, you caught us. Crystal Martinez, welcome in. Friends, we're boiling that fryer out real quick. Get some nice clean fryer oil for this weekend. Hannah, welcome in. Friends, if you're new or returning, and if you haven't yet, please let us know what city and state you're in. We're taking a tally at the end of the live stream. We're gonna see how many people voted for what. We're gonna comb through all the chat messages, and we're gonna take all that data, and by the end of the month, we're gonna come up with the places that we wanna come visit to do pop-ups in. Nice. Arizona, Florida, hey. Mina, it's been so busy, but we're always trying to watch your streams. God bless you, Mina and Dino. I appreciate you all from Vancouver, Canada. Thank you both so much. God bless you too. Be safe out there. Let's get it, Biz. Yes, please. Thank you. Sweating like an animal. It's the things we got to do, friends. In order to run the restaurant properly, we got to do stuff like this. We got to clean it. We got to deep clean it. Florida. Hey. $67 degrees. That's amazing. Me? Nah. You didn't see the other flags. Hey, wepa! You filthy animal. Austin, Texas. Rita, thank you. Welcome in. Yin, thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate that. All right, friends, I think we're good. I think that's Murder, She Wrote on the boiler. Oh yeah, I was done with that. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you were asking me. It went away so fast. I wasn't scrubbing. What was you asking? Thank you. Can you start rice right away, Mom?
Yeah.
After you're done with doing
Yeah.
That's good. You can cross off the lime aioli. You did, right? Off the board? Did you cross off the lime aioli?
Yeah.
Cool.
Crossing this shit. Right behind you.
It don't gotta be perfect. We just gotta do it a little bit more every time. And eventually we'll get it all out. It's easier with the fry puck, but this chemical is not too bad. Do what it can.
So you say you still gotta do more, or you did?
I did. Let's cool it down in the cooler. Go ahead. I like pouring this chemical down the drain right here. It just eats away fast.
Chips and guac, Cali, asada, Greek tacos, all asada, and cheese and apple. Okay, yeah, I know. That was good.
Almost there, folks. Oh, no, I can't do nothing like that. I don't even sell tortas like that. Yeah. Huh?
Lion brown.
Yeah. Did you ever start rice?
Oh shit.
I just thought about it right now. You okay? You good?
I'm sorry, I forgot to burn.
No, you're good. I don't need any. I only need one order to sell, but I have enough. All right, friends, walking in. Let's knock out these orders real quick, and then I'm gonna take a break. Cali burrito with asada. Oh, the fries from the cooler. We also got an esquite and a shrimp. Shrimp gets 5 pieces, $31.40. And the corn, 12 ounces for the esquite. Both get margarine. This bowl's hot, be careful, please. Ooh, fucker. Pinched me. Good, look at that. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Ouchie. Yeah, I was like legit pinch. Thank you. What's that?
Yeah.
You good?
That all shitty.
Oh, I heard.
I'm trying to cut up.
Yeah, Restaurant Depot sells the shrimp like $5 a pound. You got to buy 10 pounds at a time. Yeah, 5 tables. Oh, yeah. And what? We don't do inventory. I just do orders 3 days a week. We try to keep the power levels pretty much the same. The only thing we change up is like the fresh vegetables and protein. But a lot of the dry goods, you know, we buy them in bulk, so it's never really like a problem. Yeah, we always have takeout. Well, you know, we're during the week. We're in an area where it's a busy intersection, so we get a lot of people before and after school, but not really during school, during the normal season, you know? That's why we do a lot of takeout and online orders. So our burritos get beans, refried pinto beans, Mexican rice, choice of protein, onions, cilantro, salsa depending on the protein choice. And this is a Cali burrito, so it's gonna get these fries right here. I got 3 steak tacos also. I got it, Mom. Thank you. Six tacos. No. Tacos, burritos, quesadillas, nachos, and fries. That's what we specialize in. Turn that fryer, it's too hot. On top of the corn is lime aioli, Parmesan cheese, a chili powder, and then a lime wedge. And then if they want it with hot Cheetos, we'll put the hot Cheetos on top. The bread that you got from the store, was it a hoagie roll?
Yeah.
Ah,
For the,
for the hot dogs? Oh, you got Polishes?
yeah, no Polish.
All right.
Try to look for some good ones, but
It's a little bit on the crispier side, but it's all good.
smoked sausage.
Oh, really?
Either you want it with grilled onions or marinara, it's up to you.
All the above.
I brought marinara.
Cali burrito, friends.
Any lines on the line?
No. Thank you. Got one in the eye? That's a fun burrito that we're gonna do. All right, Cali burrito, guac and chips. No, I didn't see it. Rinse it with some cold water. Asada, carnitas, and camarón. Asada taco with queso, no mames. What's the name?
No, they're good on the board. They're okay.
What's up, my love? How are you? How was your morning so far? That's good. Good. Still live streaming. Really, really good. Like crazy good. Just been rocking and rolling. This order has guacamole on it. I mean, avocado, Mom.
Yeah.
But we don't have avocado, so I'm just gonna give them 3 portions of guac for the tacos, okay? I love you too. I'll call you back in a little bit. I promise you. Love you. Bye. I actually messed up. This one says no red salsa. We got a steak burrito, extra cheese, extra meat, add nacho cheese, add fried Serranos, add hot Cheetos. Sounds good.
Tallying.
Can you throw that away? That's a dirty towel.
Just throw it away.
Like, get rid of it. It's dirty.
Oh.
For me, please. Nine tacos. Easy money. 6 chicken. All right, 3 chicken. 3 carne, please. How does that? 6 tacos? Let's get it. Fried Serranos.
What was the name of the other one? Ready?
I got Tree D coming right now.
He's got it coming right now, so you want to wait just 1 or 2 minutes? Yeah. Yeah.
It's a crazy ass burrito. That's how we do it here. Somebody ordered this. This ain't pretend. Alley-oop. 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 Stay. You want to check if those that rice is done? Go ahead. Gotta double wrap this bad boy. Gosh. Oh my gosh. You don't want to stay down, friends. Andrea. Hold on.
Oh,
That thing's so big, I had to staple it and bag it up.
this is the one he was waiting on?
Yeah, multiple times. One of the rice, I'm still waiting for it.
Okay.
It says 3 minutes on the machine. Are they a couple? Are they sharing? All right. Listen up, friends. I need to take a break. I'm getting a headache. But I'll be back on in an hour at 4:30. Like and subscribe, friends, if you're new to the channel. If you just joined up, let us know where you're tuning in from. Whether it's a new subscriber, a new viewer, or somebody who's just re-entering in. We want to keep a tally of everybody who's joining in so that we know when our next pop-ups are going to be later on this year in the United States. Let's get it. Mark, we were up to like 300 or something earlier today, but we're going to take a break right now. Venezuela in the building. I'm going to take an hour break, friends. I'll be back, okay? Make sure you like and subscribe. Please and thank you. I'll catch you guys in